you, Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from the Windy City. Whoa! He'll get across the 20, bumping down his 23-yard line. He'll burrow his way forward through a fumble. Abdul Carter there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
to the air on second down. Dart. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. He's going nowhere. Loses the yardage on that play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Lions called their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Michael Dixon.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Posted in the act, got to hit the club, mobbing all day, on some guys on VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat, they snapping, ain't bang, change, bouncing to the groove, all by themselves, that's the new move.
Let's go now. Red, 60 red. 60 red. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Love to throw to get started. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards.
Ready?
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready!
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Come on, set! 10 black. Red, yellow. Yellow, blue. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
the 27. This is third down.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bears first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
52 blue. Cut.
Throwing on second down, Love. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Green jack.
Love to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Jason Saylor is set to kick off.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
In motion, it's Jefferson. A handoff, it's Achane heading left. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Once again, it's Achane. Whoa! A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. Give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
On first down, Dart out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. 2nd and inches. A tight end in motion now. On second down, Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Puff is very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A run here with Achane. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the
play. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for the Lions.
Here's Achane. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing from the red zone. They drop him back in return.
It's a loss of 1.
Dart can throw it on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Gain of 7 yards. It's
to the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A Brady quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to.
Oh, he's kept behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Moving to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Well run with Achane. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions first down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Dart. wide to H-Check. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From 29, here's 2nd and 8. A run, and it's H-Check. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Devon H-Check. Touchdown, Lions. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. 50, green.
Motion.
Punch.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Right, 97.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Yellow. Drill green. Hut.
On first down, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
There, ready.
Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
They have been stuffed twice. What will they do here on third down and goal?
Set, ready. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good, and the Bears are back within 4. It is 14-10. touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Check. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught by Bowers. And they'll take this down inside 35. They'll break the huddle. Come back now for 1st and 10.
And the Lions, first down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I will continue in just a moment. 2nd and a yard. The gun with A-Check. And he'll fight it forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. In motion, it's Jefferson. One more time, it's A-Check. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This is about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. The Lions tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Brandon Aubrey at the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Let's go now. Black 40. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Red 38. Tackle ball. Set.
Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play and throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On second down, Love. Oh, a loose football. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
On the set.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Green Jack. Blue 32. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first down, Dart forced out wide. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Here we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ready, set.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Watch out now. 52. Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. He'll swing this one out to home. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. Red 33, yellow. Blaster 6. Set.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find that best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. 50, green. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bears first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
Come on, set.
Now a give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
10 black. Hut, hut.
Now Love. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Bears. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Bears will come back to tie things at 17.
Sanders set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Detroit.
On play action, it is Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That one out wide to Achane. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Gorindo is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Lions 24, Bears 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. Set, hut. 33, yellow. Black Ultra. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
To throw is Love. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here we go, here we go. 52, blue. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked up by Savon Revel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here comes Gorindo. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Detroit.
That's good.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Moving outside the pocket, he's going to run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. A run with Garenda.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Dart, forced to his right. Now he takes off. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal for Detroit.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaac Garendo. Touchdown, Detroit. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17.
The touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Block 40.
On 1st down, it's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Set, cut.
Here's Love. Going up top. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Here we go. 33, yellow. 6, mega. White, white.
Love to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. The Bears send out their punt team as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. A play fake, now dart. Throw here, down the field. Will fall, incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
On second down, dart. That's a short one, about $5. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We'll go play action here with Dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
They're on the 47-yard line.
Green Jack. 45. White. Black Ultra. Hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That one is brought in by Terry McCoy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready. Black shot.
Love to throw it on 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's another.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got his man at the 6. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard
From the gun,
line.
it's Love. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. The coverage excellent there. They'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Ross, Black 40. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready?
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. To throw is Love. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And that is caught on 4th and goal. Got him. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for two.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Ready.
Throwing is Love. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He's going to look about to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
That's Harrison in motion. On first down, here's Garendo. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Dart. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Lions. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Conversion.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Go!
They're going to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. 25. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Isaac Garendo on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to grab up and get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I could point it out. So much that's around. Better settle down. No one doing that. Or they send the hounds. Bite me in the put me in the ground. Turn me into ash. Put your carry down.
Ready.
Rush in.
Yellow.
Rush
43. 22 needle.
They'll begin here on the ground. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Lights blue. Set.
Back to throw is Love. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
52 black shot. Ready.
Now Love. Now pass deep from McLaurin. That is caught. And he will score.
having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bears have cut the deficit to 5.
37, Bears 32. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On the handoff, it's Garendo. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
So we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got his man. It's Harrison. Still on his feet. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout touch. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Good with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 45, white. 6, mega. Set, go.
Love. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe D.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The 1st down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Throwing. Dart. Forced out left. Now he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's gets to the right side and caught by Bowers. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Rail, yellow. Set, hut. Ready.
To throw is Love. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And a yard at the 28-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Right, 97.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Claws raised.
Love to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The coverage by
On the double.
Here comes second down.
Let's go. 45. White. Hut.
Back to the air, it's Love. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
That's good.
They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blaster. 6. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Bears have cut the deficit to 5.
44. Bears 39.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Garendo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
They'll go again with Garendo. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On play action, it is Dart. Moving to his right. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Here we go. One final play. Flush to his right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win.